I believe that boredom is actually something that's very underrated. This day and age, we have a lot of people who are constantly on their digital devices, and or they're going out and they're just occupying every minute of their time doing something. It could be going from piano lessons to tennis lessons to doing homework to doing social media to being on the phone with friends to talking to parents and things like that. But really, I find that there's a great value in boredom. And what I mean by that is just having a moment of quiet where you can just sit, with your thoughts and you just relax. One example is when I was working at a video game company. I live in Los Angeles, so there's a lot of traffic going wherever you go. I had a 1-hour commute each way from home to this company that I was working at. And within that 1 hour, when you're sitting in traffic, you have to find things to do to not, die of boredom. And so there's this thing that happens where you just sit there and your mind starts wandering, and it starts just kind of entertaining itself and asking questions like, oh, well, what if this happened? Like, what if this happened? And then suddenly you're just finding like these ideas kind of coming together and merging into new ideas. And then other ideas will merge into other ideas, and then those will merge into other ideas. And then suddenly you kind of just start asking questions in your mind like, well, why did I think of that? Like, where would this lead? And a lot of the creativity comes by just giving your mind a moment to breathe and just think of something new out of all the nonsense that's maybe, speaking in your mind. So yeah, boredom is a very, very useful tool that I think not a lot of people recognize. When I was a kid growing up, I was an only child, and my parents would take me on these long vacation trips to places that I didn't want to go to, like way out into the desert. And we'd be driving, and my dad would say, "Hey, aren't all these rocks beautiful?" And being a 10-year-old kid, like that's not the thing you want to do when you're 10. And so you just stare out into the Arizona desert and say, "This is fantastic. I just want to disappear." And it's things like that. That's primarily where I learned how to use my boredom, just going on vacation trips with my parents.